Welcome, everybody!
New York, on Saturday, July 16th. WWE returns to the world's most famous arena with WWE Live. Experience the hype with all your favorite superstars, including John Cena live.
You want some? Come get some!
It's the WWE Live SummerSlam Heatwave Tour in New York, Saturday, July 16th. Tickets and VIP packages are available.
This is Mick Foley.
This is Harley Race.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
And this is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Wrestling fans, this is your main event of the February Ultra. Slyck, Wagner, Brown versus Jimmy Jact Cash.
I'm looking forward to this one because as you see at ringside, there's no Percy Pringle, no Paul Bearer, no Dylan Cage, no Danny Jax. It's just Cash and Brown one-on-one.
There's only 3 people out there if you count the referee. Well, and the fans, of course, around ringside.
Brown and Cash have been arch rivals here in the Millennium Wrestling Federation dating back to the first Soul Survivor in May of 2003, when Cash and Dylan Cage, I guess you could say, initially formed the trifecta, making sure that Brown could not compete in the championship competition.
They had something against him for some reason.
Let's not even forget about what happened in Iron Cheek Appreciation Night when Jax and Cash laid out Slyck, Wagner, Brown. But tonight, one-on-one.
This is the big one.
And you have to know, as we mentioned earlier in this broadcast, whoever leaves Attleboro champion on Saturday night, March the 4th, whether it's Luis Ortiz or Dylan Cage, the winner of that match faces Slyck, Wagner, Brown Saturday night, March 25th at the Braintree Moose Lodge for the championship. That'll be a very interesting match. He has a history with Dylan Cage as a rival, and as you know from the days of CWA Mass Madness, which everyone remembers you from.
Oh, yeah, they all do.
Luis Ortiz and Slyck, Wagner, Brown are part of the 2K Club.
Oh, and of course, and I don't think it makes a difference to the fans in Braintree on that night. They're going to see a great match no matter who Slyck, Wagner, Brown faces.
You are correct. But you just know that Brown would get satisfaction by defeating Dylan Cage, considering how much he hates him.
Oh, he can't stand them. He hates the entire trifecta.
Do you think that Pringle and Cage have sent Cash on a mission tonight to eliminate Brown?
Quite possibly. He's got a head scissor. The referee's right on top of that.
As we know, Slyck, Wagner, Brown has a lot of aggression he wants to get rid of.
Oh, yes. He'll pound the stuffing out of anybody.
Look at that right there, kneeing the stuffing out of Jimmy Jack Cash. That's smart. What's Jimmy Jack Cash known for? His power. If he takes away one of those arms, he's in good shape.
Look at this. He's got a hammerlock.
That's some wrestling for you.
Without question.
Slyck, Wagner, Brown, he has done it all in the Federation except wear a championship belt.
He's been here for a very long time.
Since day one, the first match in MWF history.
Match. We'll never forget it.
From the
always gives the fans 100% action.
He does. Look at those boots from Cash.
Now a favorite referee is right on top of the situation.
I believe this is Zach Carter's last appearance here in the MWF.
Thank God.
That leg drop from Cash, it's about 275 pounds or so, right across his throat.
Not that there was anything wrong with him as a referee.
Some of those comments that Von Johnson and Fabulous Man on Christmas Clash were just uncalled for.
Yeah, no, definitely. He never liked Johnson anyway.
Well, that Dory Funk Jr. like uppercut.
Oh, yes, definitely. Talk about your legends. Dory Funk Jr. without question.
Hammers him into the corner.
Not to take anything away from the other Funk, brother.
Absolutely not. Tell you one thing, and we failed to mention this so far, but Jimmy Jack Cash has not lost a singles match here in the Millennium Wrestling Federation since he made his debut.
That's impressive.
Almost 3 years. Jimmy Jack Cash has not been defeated.
Driving the knee. Double underhook suplex.
Raw power.
That's exactly what that took.
He tossed Slyck Wagner Brown across the ring like he was a child, like he was a toy. What do we have here? Is that a camel clutch?
I would say heavily modified.
Has he been in secret training with the Iron Sheik?
No, definitely not. Actually, he may have. I don't know if he taught him the camel clutch or not.
And another leg drop across the back of Slyck Wagner Brown.
He's got the knee in the back now, and he...
Jact Carter's right in there, though.
Ooh. Couple of boots to the head.
I think Cash is wasting time.
Yep. He definitely doesn't want to give Slyck Wagner Brown an opportunity.
When you're in there with someone the caliber of an athlete of Slyck Wagner Brown, especially when Slyck Wagner Brown has great disdain for you don't want to waste time when you have an advantage.
And off the ropes, and he nailed him with an elbow.
Look at that.
Jumped off the middle rope.
Jimmy Jack Cash
with the elbow.
He could be getting ready to compete in the X division in TNA.
Well, you never know. Somehow I don't think so. They just sent him outside again like he was nothing. This is unlike, Slyck Wagner Brown. Right now he's not showing anything, and I'm sure he will.
He always does.
Perhaps he has the flu. Perhaps he's sick.
Perhaps Slyck Wagner Brown's mind could be preoccupied with other things.
It could be elsewhere.
Such as his match with whoever the champion will be on March 25th.
I definitely... He reversed it right into the corner post. Now, if he's injured, I'd get back in the ring and try to recover for a few minutes.
Momentum is starting
If he's
to
not,
shift.
go on the outside and beat the living tar out of him.
Where's he going?
Oh, wait a minute. We're going
Out
outside.
to the parking lot. Look at how cold that air is.
Oh,
You
look
can
at
see
that.
breath.
Oh, that'd be pretty interesting if the...
He hit him with the snowball.
The snowball fight in wrestling. And if the door closed while they were still on the outside, it would have been weird. Let's put it that way.
The snow is still on Slick's head.
And we did have a camera crew on their way out there.
If it freezes, his head would be slick. Yeah, brawling all over the lodge. I didn't expect to see a snowball fight.
No. I don't know if I'd call it a fight. He actually used that snowball, the first snowball, as a weapon.
He tried to blind
Some
him with the
weapon,
snow.
though. What the hell?
Jack Carter appears lost in this one.
He's always lost.
Well, he's trying to tell him to go back towards the ring, but
Well, they're not going to listen to him. Would you listen to him?
what does he have? What is it? Looks like
The
some
hell?
kind of piece of equipment that they take out the chairs for the fans to
Yep.
sit in on.
That may be what it is.
Is he going to wheel him to the ring?
Oh!
Groin first into the pole. That's one of Jack Carter's favorite positions. He got a kick out of that one.
Yes, he did. I think he was ready to say, me next, me next.
He gave it a little hee-hee. He's going up.
Upstairs goes Slyck Wagner Brown. He's
More
going to
high
fly. Splash off the top. No.
Wasn't enough to put him away. We've seen a lot of flying tonight.
There it is, submission.
He
Yeah.
tapped!
Oh, my goodness. He was not in it long. That must be painful.
Let's take a look back at that one. Slyck Wagner Brown makes his enemy, Jimmy Jack Cash, tap. Saturday night, March 25th at the Braintree Moose Lodge in Braintree, Massachusetts. Slyck Wagner Brown will face the MWF Heavyweight Champion, Full Throttle.